Sorry girls, it just keeps cutting out, I keep running out of space. So as we were saying, this is unsaturated, they're much more reactive, addition reactions are much more prevalent. Polyethylene then is like a black sheet of plastic bag, like an old plastic bag, black bin liner you'd have. Very, very useful substances you can make from combining these up, and they give us a whole range of chemistry that we just don't get with alkanes. And that's all by changing one little thing. Taking away a couple of hydrogens. So if you took a look at ethane, you took away 2 all the way down. The general term for these is CnH2n. So if you just take a look at them, there's twice as many hydrogens always as there is carbons. So the next one, pentene, would be C5H10. So that's its general formula. It's very handy. It just makes it much easier for you to remember them if you have a general formula for them. And the last thing I'll say is that these orange lines, or the double lines, means that these compounds are planar in structure. So again, something hard to see, but I will show you next year. When you build these molecules, they sit in the plane. They're 2D, and they're 2D because of this double bond. It forces them to sit in the plane. Whereas when you look at alkanes, and I'll show you again next, they're not planar, they're called tetrahedral. Tetrahedral means that the compound comes up, down and around, and it takes up all 4 planes, up and down. They're 3D structures. That's something I have to show you. I can't really show you without the models. I mean, some people will be able to visualize that, but those of us who are not very good with visual learning will need to physically see that to be able to remember it. So this is one we will have to come back to, but we'll see again plenty of times next year. Okay, what I want you to do then, girls, is even though pentene and hexene are not on your course, if you can work out for me pentene and hexene, the structural isomers, the different ways they could arrange themselves, then I'll know you understand this. And they're not any harder. So what I'm saying is, can you draw like pent1ene, pent2ene? What other options are there? Can you look at those ones and see, can you give me different ones? Okay, so that's going to be your work. And then we'll go on and we'll take a look at the further part of the naming. But once you've got the naming for alkanes, the naming for alkenes is very, very straightforward. It's pretty much exactly all the same rules, just instead of ANE, you go ENE at the end. So we'll take a look at them. But first, if you can try pentene and hexene for me first, that would be great. Okay, talk to you soon. Take care.